Evening Ironfang Stormclaw. The citadel hummed with a cold, ancient energy. For decades, Evening Stormclaw, though most knew me as Ironfang, served as warden of the obsidian gate. My days were a rhythm of polished steel, echoing footsteps, and the silent vigilance required to guard against the void. Each sunrise painted the timeless citadel in shades of gray and violet, a beauty I barely noticed, focused solely on the weight of my duty and the chill of the metal grafted onto my jaw. It was orderly, predictable, a life built around control, much like the master who shaped me. The summons came not as a booming decree, but a single, obsidian raven landing on my gauntlet. A scroll, sealed with the crest of the citadel's high artificer, spoke of a breach. Not a physical one, but a weakening of the wards, a subtle unraveling of the magic that held back the shadows. And the source, a forgotten chamber beneath the citadel, a place spoken of only in hushed whispers, the vault of lost echoes. My master, the artificer, commanded my presence, a task beyond simple guarding. I hesitated. The vault, it was a place of fractured realities, of whispers that could shatter the mind. My metallic jaw was strength, but it offered no protection against psychic assault. My master understood this, of course. He wanted me to hesitate. He relished testing my limits, pushing me to the brink of breaking. Ironfang, he said, his voice like grinding stone. Fear is a tool, not a weakness, but obedience is paramount. I wanted to refuse, to remain at my post, a bulwark against the known, but obedience was woven into my being. Old Man Hemlock, the citadel's lorekeeper, was unexpected. I'd always dismissed him as a frail, dusty scholar, but he possessed knowledge of the vault beyond anything recorded in the citadel's archives. He didn't offer weapons or spells, but stories, tales of the vault's creators, their hubris, and the echoes of their failures. He spoke of mental fortitude, of anchoring oneself to reality. Your strength, he rasped, handing me a smooth gray stone, is not just in your jaw, Evening. It's in your will. This stone, it will help you focus. Remember who you are amidst the echoes. The descent into the vault was like falling into a dream or a nightmare. The air grew thick and cold, the stone corridors twisting and turning in impossible angles. The echoes began almost immediately, whispers of forgotten languages, fragmented memories, and the chilling laughter of beings long gone. Each step was a defiance of my instincts, a deliberate plunge into chaos. Leaving the ordered world of the citadel behind, I entered a realm where reality was fluid and fragile. Within the vault, I encountered others, spectral guardians, remnants of the vault's original defenders, driven mad by the echoes. Some attacked, their forms flickering and unstable. Others pleaded for release, trapped in endless loops of regret. I also found a young artificer, AIart, also sent to investigate, but overwhelmed by the psychic assault. She became my ally, her knowledge of arcane energies complementing my brute strength. But lurking in the shadows was a figure cloaked in darkness, a being of pure echo, manipulating the vault's energies to its own ends. A hostile presence I sensed more than saw. AIart identified the source of the weakening wards, a corrupted resonance core at the heart of the vault. It pulsed with a sickly violet light, amplifying the echoes and threatening to unravel the citadel's defenses entirely. The path to the core was guarded by the Echo Weaver, the being of pure echo, who now fully manifested, its form shifting and swirling like a storm cloud. The air crackled with psychic energy as we drew closer, the weaver anticipating our every move. The battle with the Echo Weaver wasn't a clash of steel, but a war of wills. It bombarded my mind with illusions, twisting my memories, showing me visions of failure and despair. My metallic jaw ached with the strain of maintaining control. Ilara fought alongside me, erecting mental shields and disrupting the Weaver's psychic attacks. Finally, focusing on Hemlock Stone and anchoring myself to my identity, I unleashed a primal roar, a surge of pure, unyielding will that shattered the Weaver's illusions and forced it into a defensive posture. A direct strike with my metallic jaw, focused and precise, fractured the Weaver's core, momentarily stunning it. With the Weaver weakened, Ilara quickly worked to recalibrate the resonance core. As she did, a surge of pure energy washed over me, imbuing my metallic jaw with a vibrant, pulsating light. It wasn't just strength I felt, but a clarity of mind, a deeper connection to the Citadel's energies. The corrupted energy within the core was purged, replaced by a harmonious resonance. The surge stabilized the core, and the metallic jaw glowed steadily, a beacon of resilience. Restoring the core didn't end the threat. The surge of energy had attracted attention something else, something ancient and powerful, stirred within the timeless Citadel's foundations. My master, the High Artificer, revealed his true intentions. He hadn't sent us to Asterisk fix the core, but to Asterisk awaken what lay beneath. He sought to harness the ancient power for his own purposes, regardless of the consequences. I was no longer his weapon, but an obstacle. The confrontation with my master wasn't in a grand hall, but in the Citadel's control nexus, surrounded by pulsing arcane machinery. He unleashed constructs of pure energy, animated by his will. The fight was brutal, a clash of power and determination. My enhanced jaw proved invaluable, shattering his constructs with ease. But he was a master artificer, constantly adapting, throwing new challenges my way. Finally, channeling the energy from the resonance core through my jaw, I unleashed a focused blast of pure energy, disrupting his control nexus and severing his connection to the Citadel's power. The Citadel was safe but changed. My master was contained, his ambitions thwarted. I returned to the Obsidian Gate, no longer a simple warden but a protector. The metallic jaw, once a symbol of control, now represented defiance and resilience. The Citadel hummed with a renewed energy, a testament to the power of will and the enduring strength of a warrior who had faced the echoes and emerged unbroken. I was evening Stormclaw, Ironfang, and I would stand guard, forever a bulwark against the shadows.